What's going on, people? It's your boy Jay, a.k.a. Don Provolone, and I'm chilling with the Jays podcast. I am back with the Jason Mask, so you know what that means. It's Halloween.
Ooh, October.
We're back. Oktoberfest out this motherfucker, yo. Nothing but jumpsuits and masks on and slow walking, but catching up.
Yup.
And yo, I'm joined by actually the guy that played the most recent Jason, and he did the mocap feature for the newest game because he's large and in charge, and here he is.
What up, everybody? I got the walk. That's what you know, when I went in for not the interview, but basically showing them my skills. They were like asking me for like a couple of lines to like, how do you say this? How would you say that? Read this back to me. And all I really did was walk in, and they were like, bruh, you got to be the motion capture actor for Jason. And so with that, I'm him. So if anybody out there is playing Jason, they trashed my mocap data though. They actually went with somebody else. It's fucked up. You know how it goes in this industry though. We're in an industry that don't give a fuck about you or your friends.
Hell yeah.
That's what that is.
Definitely
though.
not. Fuck you. Expendables.
The Expendables, yeah, exactly.
Motion capture.
Which definitely Expendables was like a giant crew of boys. That's my fucking guy.
Yeah.
You want to go?
You guys want to do a movie? I'm down. You know what I mean? That's what that was.
What a interesting job to like bring your friends with. Like you're going to the bar because you got some R&R, but tomorrow you're gonna get on a B-52 and jump out and blow some shit up. Yep. Like
that's so dope.
That is dope. That's mad dope. But yeah, it's your boy Juan. Now that we wasted mad time on what
Who cares?
On whatever the fuck we was talking about. But how's everybody doing out there? I hope everybody is doing banging. I hope you guys are doing dope. We got
dope as fuck.
We got a whole nother episode for you. We are in our 90s, 91. Holy shit. On our way to 100. Nothing but love to each and every one of y'all, as always. Jay, man, talk to me, brother. How was your week?
Week was pretty good, man. Pretty standard issue, basic stuff. Working out, bars, breakfast bars, slinging these Coke bricks, and I'm here.
That's right.
Yep, that's what that needs.
That's exactly what that needs. I gotta
get
this.
Yeah, word.
I gotta get my soundboard game like really tight, yo. I'm fucking whack at this shit.
Well, you're DJ new.
Yeah, DJ
on the soundboard. You know what I'm saying, bro? You're level 1, maybe 2.
Yeah.
And the cap is 80. So you're kicking in the starter area right now.
Ooh, I'm low end in it. All right.
Yeah, man. You don't even know how to do the quest yet. The dudes with the exclamation points above your head, you're like, the fuck is your problem? Who you yelling at? You know what I mean? I don't know what that means.
I'm out here still opening up the menus trying to get an idea of what my equipment is. You're right.
Yeah, you're changing the settings. Sound, turn the music off and shit like
that. Trying to like turn up my video card but not lose frame rate.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, man. Hey, man, sounds good to me. Anybody doesn't like it, you know what they could do.
Exactly that.
Exactly.
Oh, you see? I'm getting good.
Yo,
the keys are good.
hemorrhoids.
Oh, man.
Straight up.
But yeah, bro.
That's what's up,
so
man.
Breakfast bars, working out, chilling, working, making that money.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man. I tried, speaking of Jason with the Jason Mask on, I recently tried the free game on the PSN network.
Ooh, okay.
Little plug-in. Game is fucking whack, yo. Game is fucking whack. That's my review. I give it a 1.0 out of 10. I can see why this shit is free. It's an insult to Jason and anybody named Jason out there. I'm sorry, y'all. They fucked that shit up for you guys out there. The guy, instead of Jason, his name should be Lance or some shit. You know what I mean? That definitely, yo, you can't climb over nothing.
Oh, wow.
You can't jump in windows. You can't open doors.
Wow.
And basically the concept of the game is you're Jason and a bunch of other people are, the campers that are fornicating that you don't, and Jason doesn't like fornication.
Jason don't like
He hates that fucking
Yo,
shit. Anybody fucking, you're dying.
People, yeah.
I got a machete for that back. You know what I mean? I got one for you, man. Nobody fornicating at my lake. And you can't, like, you could be at a house and a person's hiding inside the house and you could see him through the window. Yep. But you can't go through the window. You know what I'm saying? So the person is just standing there looking at you, and then like as you get closer to the person that's playing that person, on their character, you can hear them talking, right? Oh. And they're like, "Here goes Jason. This guy sucks." You know what I mean? He doesn't know what he's doing.
I wish someone would say that to Jason in real life.
You know what I'm saying? And what they do with all the players, they just get together and hide together and just run from you. And I finally got into a one-on-one fight with somebody. Obviously, they didn't quite know how to run away from me because they must have been doing a free trial like me. And I'm over here. It's like a Final Fantasy fight. It's not continuous action. It's like, ka! And then you get hit. Ka! You know what I mean?
Oh,
and the motherfucking little ass blonde white girl beat me up. 5'2", 109, Des Moines, Iowa, killed Jason.
That's not how it works.
No, it don't work that way. So man, take that shit off the free network. Even just call that one a rap. You fucked it up. Put it in the fucked up category.
Wait, so is that if we're gonna go back to the rating system, is that a fuck out of here? Like
that is the biggest of fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest of fuck out of here, yo. I can't. It's just one of the wackest games that I've ever played, especially in the modern days.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, that
definitely.
It doesn't sound modern at all. And the funny part is, right before we started this episode, I recently got my hands on a PlayStation emulator, and I was able to get Vagrant Story, which we remember that. That's like nothing but ultimate classical, like just a masterpiece of a video game. And I'll just keep it at that.
Yes, it was, man.
And
yes.
The things that you're able to do in that game, where you can jump and open doors, open chests, and like latch onto things, like you can like hang off of ledges. It's like, man, if a game that was put out in 1997, 98. You got all them features, and this game don't have that.
Nope.
That's whack.
That's no, man. You can't do nothing, man. Nothing.
Yeah, that's that bullshit. That's that whack shit, bro. They're really trying to restrain you. Basically, that game is like people trying to like limit you get into the voting box. Is what that game is about. It's about trying to stop you from putting in your vote and being an American.
Yeah.
Which shout out. This is our political segment. Go out and vote. It may not mean something, but at the fucking least do it. Just so that
at least you feel like you're doing it, and then you could possibly get some Ruby Tuesday after.
Exactly. And at the very least, if you do it and you start talking shit about politics, people can't give you that question like, well, did you vote? You can be like, yeah, I voted, and it's still fucking whack. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I hate that shit. I hate that response. It's true, though. You got to vote. But I hate when people are like, yo, you talking all this shit about politics. Did you fucking vote, you asshole? You had to talking all this shit without any effort. Pretty easy for a non-voter to talk shit about voting. So, go out and vote, people.
I feel you, man. I feel you.
Back to video games, though, because these are perfect segues. Hold up. That's right.
That's right. Insert that shit.
But, video games. Bruh, so, there's rumors it's going down. It might be. Apparently, some anonymous people from different video game developing companies have said a little something along the lines of PlayStation making name changing possible in the near future, bro.
You mean the PSN name?
Exactly, bro. That shit that we was talking about last week, like it would be dope if they did that. There's rumors of them fucking doing that shit, bro.
I don't see why they haven't done that already. So
Xbox does it.
Yeah, they do. I know. And I don't know. Can you do it like freely on Xbox though? I don't know. I remember last time you have to pay for it.
Yeah, the first time you change it is free. Anytime after that, it's $8
to change your own fucking name.
Change your own fucking PlayStation name. So this is gonna be dope, bro. I can't wait to be motherfucking Capoeira Lord 2-3. I really want that. I want that name. I'm gonna start paying like mad bucks too to change my name like every month. Because I'm not going to like it. Like, this don't feel right. Like,
yeah.
You
should just go back to J Shots Fired, yo.
Bruh, the classic J Shots Fired.
Why would you keep it? That's got to keep it original, yo.
Yeah, you're right. Shots Fired. Yo, what a retarded ass name. That's Shots Fired.
J Shots Fired. That shit is tough. Shit is tough.
Yo, look, we got reports of shots fired. Must be that fucking guy, Jay. I hear those assholes have a whack ass soundboard.
That's okay.
It's all good.
That's okay with me.
So I'm pretty excited for that. I'm pretty excited for that.
Hell yeah, it's about that
possibility.
time,
It
man.
is-
We've been wanting that for a minute.
Let's switch it up, man. Because especially hopefully they put it before Red Dead Online goes hard. Because I kind of want to make my own Apache name. So
That'll be tough.
That would be tough, right?
That would be tough.
So it's gonna be dope. That's gonna be dope, man. I heard that you got your hands on Assassin's Creed Odyssey. How you feeling?
Yeah.
How the fuck you feeling?
I feel like I'm on an Odyssey.
For real, like that?
Yo, it's super tough. Shout out to that game. You know what I'm saying? I know Ubisoft, we have evidence of past episodes of us talking about Ubisoft like they're the worst piece of shit ever to be invented.
I mean, it was whack at the
but they
time,
did-
to be fair.
It still is.
Yeah.
It's just Assassin's Creed is like, Ford obviously is a whack ass car company. You feel me? It's a bottom line. As Ford is a whack. The only cars that are reliable are like their flagship vehicles, like one of their big ass trucks or a Ford Mustang. So there's they make sure they pay attention to those type of cars that are reliable and long lasting. I feel like Assassin's Creed is like one of Ubisoft's Mustangs. Like they try to go their hardest on it because that's at the moment that's like their flagship game.
Word.
That a lot of people play.
Yeah.
You feel me? And they tried that with Division. It didn't work out. They've gotten a lot of players back, but it didn't. You know what I mean? Once a girl breaks up with you, yeah, you're gonna get back for some pussy, but you're gonna kind of be on the defense. You know what I mean? So. That's the same mentality with Ubisoft, but I think they go so hard the last one, and in this one, both of them
Going down.
both neck and neck. To me personally, neck and neck.
Nice.
I personally like the Odyssey better. The only reason why though is because the Greek theme.
All right. Got that Spartan.
I have the Mediterranean DNA going to the heart.
Shit.
So it has a lot of scenery where I like. You know what I mean, and that I'm attracted to. But as far as quality, neck and neck.
All right.
Neck and neck, man.
Tough. I was looking earlier today. I was like, okay, now that Odyssey's out, did they drop the price on Origin? Nah. Should still.
It's like 50. I seen it for $15.
I was looking at. Oh, you know what it was? I was looking for it on the PC. That's why.
Oh, they still got it pumped up for the PC.
Yeah. That's just $15.
Yeah.
Where? On the PS4?
Yeah.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah, that's 50. It's $15.99. So probably like $17,
Yep.
$16.50 or whatever.
That's actually a.
And for that game, that's worth it.
Yep.
That's well worth it. That's well. And they have expansion like DLCs. I think they came out with 2 for it.
Oh, that's tough. That's tough.
So you know what I mean. So you could if you really got into it. I know you would.
Yeah,
You
I
know
love
what?
Egypt.
It all comes down to basic common sense shit. The reason why these 2 games are bangers is because obviously the lore of the worlds and how good they look.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Grand and historical they do look. You spend a lot of time in. You know what the Animus is, right? When they go back in time
Totally.
with that machine,
Yep.
you spend more time in the Animus versus not.
Got you.
You know what I mean?
Interesting.
And in some of the older Assassin's Creeds, they kind of like took a little too much time out of it, taken away from like the dope shit.
Got you.
You know what I mean? Instead of talking to somebody about the Animus, you can't be in there that long. Something's gonna happen. Shut up, bitch. You know what I mean? Quiet.
Let me play my
What the fuck
game.
I want to
Mom.
be here for? I got to put gas in my car. I got to pay rent. I'm trying to get in the machine. You know what I mean? Put me back in that tanning booth and shut the fuck up. These 2 have more in the game, more game time, and then also there's a lot to do. They went back to the roots of there's like all these like tasks for you to do for you, so you feel like there's things to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Tough.
That's common sense. Replayability.
That's good shit, man. That's good shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to get my hands on that Origins. I'm a big fan of Egyptian, of that time period. Of Egypt.
Oh, get up in there, yo.
man, the lower middle. And
Get up in there.
Was it?
Yep, and it's in that Cleopatra time frame.
Okay.
It's in that time frame, so you're definitely gonna like it. Yo.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. That is
Yep.
That's quite the time period, right? Because I mean,
That's like one of their highlighted time frames. You know what I'm saying? Like one of their highlighted points in history is when she was around.
yeah. That's tough, man. That's tough. Well, good shit.
So up until she killed herself. I didn't know that, but I was watching a documentary and I guess she killed the motherfucker, killed herself.
Cleopatra did?
Yeah, Mark Antony.
Yeah, I remember that relationship.
And Cleopatra, they killed themselves together.
Yo.
Yep.
That's an interesting type of romance. I ain't ready for all that.
The Romans were closing in. They wanted to kill them.
They wanted that, and so they said, you know what? Not them. us.
Yeah, they were like, we're not letting them take us. You know what I'm saying? Let's kill our goddamn self.
You know what, man? It's kind. Wait, so you said the Romans? Okay, yeah, the Romans are going.
Yeah, the Romans were coming in because because the Romans, they were basically, if they seen you weak as a weak emperor or a weak person trying to be the emperor,
Yeah.
they would go after you.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? And like, his entire legion was already eradicated. They lost a battle, but he was seeing Cleopatra for a minute. So he went down there to Egypt, but they still wanted to kill him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It wasn't enough that he ran away.
Nah, they wanted.
And they wanted control over Egypt too, because Egypt at the time, at that moment in time, Egypt and Rome were the only superpowers around.
Got you.
So of course Rome wanted to be in control, and you know what I mean. So they went over there, and as they were closing into their harbor, Cleopatra and Mark Antony said, "Check you later, yo. I'm out of here. It's been a good bar." You know what I mean?
Bo Leonidas
Outta
is kind
here.
of upset at that move.
Yeah, man. Which is weird, yo. Weird as fuck because Cleopatra was Mark Antony's best friend's girlfriend up until he died, and then when he died, he's like, "All right, my time to shine."
Oh, shit. Damn.
Yep.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild as hell. Well, good
Yeah,
shit,
bro.
man. I like the fact that they hit him. They hit those historical notes, yo. Mad.
Hell yeah.
I know Netflix is popping off with that new. I think it's called Empires or
Empire Games.
Empire Games. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I seen a couple of.
I already watched.
I believe
Tough.
it, bro. The moment I
Yeah,
saw that
but-
shit pop up, I was like, Jay's on top of this shit.
Yeah, I watched. As soon as I just got that notification in the email, I watched that whole shit, yo.
Fucking name.
Whole shit, yo.
Did you check out that Joe Rogan, his new comedy special?
Oh yeah. I checked it out. I watched the whole thing.
Nice, yo.
My boy it was pretty funny.
Nice. Good.
It was pretty funny. Yeah, I would definitely recommend if you're just trying to watch it. Chill. Not the best stand up I've ever seen,
Yeah.
but at the same time, Joe Rogan is not. I don't think he's trying to present himself as the best either.
Yeah, I don't think so either. It's funny. I know his because he has 2 Netflix specials, but I know he also has a couple of other ones that are filmed as well. I remember trying to watch those and I couldn't laugh at them. It just wasn't funny.
Here and there, I was watching it while I was working, and here and there, he'll like crack a joke that I might sound funny to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, because I know we like his podcast and shit like that, but I think that we're not really feeling his stand up like that. You know what I'm saying?
Totally.
He constantly talks about him being high. Yeah, it's funny, but 2 hours of being high and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we get it. I understand that.
Exactly. You can only do so much like high, because being high, it's like you can do 1 or 2 funny stories being high, like about being high. Like I was high and this shit happened.
Yeah.
But it's kind of
Yeah,
like
yeah.
at that point, as an audience member, it's like, yo, I just want to get high my goddamn self and live
Yeah.
my own life. Like I ain't trying to hear your shit.
Yeah.
I hear that.
And
though.
to do it, and what I'm not feeling about is his stand up in general, like not just the one I just seen. Motherfucker yells the whole time.
Oh, work.
He does a lot. He does a lot of yelling. He ain't just kind of just talking. You're yelling. It'd be like house cats. They're predators, bro. They're fucking killers out there. I don't care what they say. You put a hamster in a room, all you're gonna hear is fucking exorcist sounds. Bow. Shit like that. For some reason, the crowd is fucking dying, man. You know what I mean?
All right. Well, I haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna still peep it though, because like I said,
Yeah, people, it's something to watch. You feel me?
definitely. The show that I've actually been watching has been The Sinner, and
I've seen that.
it was like it wouldn't have been. It was definitely not my first choice at all. It was more of like I'm sitting there with the lady. We're looking for the next thing to watch. Which talking about watching things, I got to bring up another thing that you had suggested that I watch. But back to The Sinner. That's an interesting show. I gotta say that. Like it's definitely been something where once the episode ends, I'm kind of like, yo, but okay, what the fuck happens next though? You know what I mean? It isn't like whatever. It's
Yeah.
like the first episode, some hard shit goes down, and all the other episodes is like the peeling back of the layers, and the layers are pretty interesting. Is basically what it boils down to.
Gotcha.
So definitely for people out there looking for a murder mystery, it's definitely a murder mystery with heavy tones of dark. You know what I mean? So It's pretty dope in that sense, and I like that. But I saw that fucking, what is it? Hold the Dark,
Yeah.
bruh.
Tough, right?
Bruh, that movie took me from one place to another. Like, it began as something I'm like, oh damn, we going up into the woods. We about to see some fucking like deer antlers hanging over people's fucking heads, blood, crowns of thorn.
Yeah.
But then like
Tits.
there's kind of like that shit, yeah, some behind. But then like, I gotta say, that's probably been one of the most effective movies in conveying whatever that fucking gun that dude was shooting. That shit was wild. Yo, that shit was wild. And I gotta give a shout out to that movie. That movie, hands down, has to have the most fucking cut necks. Like if the Wu-Tang was not present at all in that movie, nobody protected their neck. At no point did anybody in that movie protect their neck. There was gunshots. There was choking. There was arrows through the neck. There was knives to the neck. A lot of neck damage happened in that movie. And it's something that in a certain way, man, you gotta appreciate that. Like, all kinds of necks, bro. Like, they had, like, I'm sorry, man, like, holes, cuts, bruises, necks, yo. And then on top of that, wolves and motherfucking the dude from True Blood.
Yeah,
You know?
and the main character, the dude from Westworld.
Yeah. That's tough. That's tough. It was a good movie,
Yeah.
man. It was a good movie.
Yeah, it was tough. It was tough. The dude from True Blood, I didn't know. He is the son of. I don't. I have no idea the fucking dude's name, but he was. Remember
Alexander
remember in
Skarsgård.
Thor. The dude Thor's like teacher or scientist in Thor 1.
I never saw Thor 1.
I don't know. Anyway,
But like, they're related?
yeah, that's his father.
Oh, so it like...
Yeah, I had no idea. Yeah, and he's the brother of Loki in that show Vikings.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah, it is tough. It is tough.
Good shit, man.
I had no idea.
Yeah, it's interesting when you start like connecting who's family to who and shit. Like
Yeah.
that's there's a lot. You start to really realize like a lot of this that like the acting world, man. It's definitely like insular. Like you it's like, oh, that the reason that person got that job is because that motherfucker knows that person. You know what I mean?
Of course. And why wouldn't you? Like, if you got a father or relative in the business, why wouldn't you like try to get into it? You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
That's like a free job, not a free job, but like a very big foot in the door job. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Definitely.
If I have a kid, I'm definitely introducing him to podcasting. I want that Wikipedia page. The son of Juan. The son of Juan,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, the son of Juan, a.k.a. Perithrius, he started his own podcast in 2026. You know what I mean?
I wonder what podcast is going to be like then. 2026.
It's probably going to be virtual podcast. That'll be dope. Like some Star Trek type of shit where we like kind of we can beam ourselves in the same room.
Chilling on the
That'd
holodeck.
be dope.
Come on,
Yeah.
man. That'd be raw on so
That'd
many
be
levels.
super dope. That'd be so dope, yeah. So dope. But yo, tonight is a big night.
Tonight is a big
for
night.
fights.
Oh, bro.
For fights. It's Conor McGregor versus Khabib something Ramadov.
Yeah,
and yo, he is
I hear he's a
he's
monster.
a beast. Yeah, he's a beast. Conor McGregor was like just in the press conference, obviously making a fight and just slipping in some racial jabs as well. You know, in the world today, man, you say anything towards race or anything like that, you automatically you're a pariah. You might be the antichrist. You know what I'm saying? But this dude, he gets Reebok deals.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, it's
He's over whatever he called him. I forgot. Like whatever nationality the dude is. I think he's from Kazakhstan, right?
I have no idea. That dude.
He's either Russian or
Khabib-
he's definitely Eastern Slavic
I know
European.
he's not Russian because I remember one of the things that Conor was calling him out on was that his people didn't fight back against the Russians when they invaded. So
I think it might be. It's somewhere over there. It might be Kazakhstan.
it could be. But you're right though. You're right though. Conor's an interesting shit talker though. Like it was getting to the point where I'm not gonna lie. It started sounding kind of interesting. It was fucked up, but it was interesting. Cause Conor McGregor, his ass will talk shit about your family. Not that your mother's a piece of shit or anything like that, but he'll talk about your bloodline. The history of your people is whack. Like, why didn't your people do this? But then the other dude was like, yo, why aren't you speaking your native language? You're speaking English. You tell me why that is. Like, their shit talking got to a whole nother level that I would never see in America. America's mad, like, whack about their shit talking. Like, in Europe, you can go mad deep into talking mad shit. Like,
yeah, they're over here talking about whose castle invaded
yeah,
whose.
Exactly, bro.
Way back when.
Fucking Celtic piece of shit. You're not going to get me in my Slavs. You know what I mean? I'm a Saracen at the bone, bitch. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, yo, that motherfucker. This is Age of Empires 2. Ooh. Like, you know what I mean?
Looking forward to that drop, part 4.
Yeah, yo.
Come through soon.
Out here it's like whack. Like, suck my dick. Your mother's nothing. I had sex with your mom last night, and you know what? It was whack. Going on Reddit. You know, like, that's all the
she liked it.
Yo, American shit talking is nothing compared to, like, how deep you go in Europe.
You're right. You're right. You're right. That's why, because, you know, our fucking Europeans be like invented racism.
That's
you
true.
feel me?
I mean, that.
And it's crazy how they invented it towards each other first. You know what I'm saying? That was some white on white racism popping off for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so it's like it runs deep. It runs deep in their bloodline.
Yeah, talking that racial shit.
Yeah, racial shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's just over here. Yeah, it's fucked up. But that it's a relatively new compared to what they've been doing.
Thousands of years of.
You know what I mean? And it's like they're connected to each other. It's not like they have an ocean between each other.
True.
You feel me?
That's mad true.
They'd be connected. They'd be like, yo, like. From Florida to Georgia, but Georgia's another country. You know those fucking Georginian motherfuckers. You know, they stink. They're dirty. You know what I'm saying? They speak that jungle language. You know what I mean? Remember back when in 1706, that's why they didn't do shit. You know what I mean?
That's how they go.
Like I was there or some shit. You know what I mean?
Man, so I don't know, man. That's like Conor's allure, I suppose. That's Conor's motherfucker way of handling things, and for some reason that shit sells, and
it does sell.
Deals,
and
ASICs.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the UFC Fight Pass app is going to crash like it did last time he fought on it, and also he's going to be making so much money through Reebok through this fight that he's going to be making more than any person on the UFC roster combined.
Damn. Oh,
just on the endorsement, the Reebok endorsement. So that tells me Reebok is a dirty ass company. You feel me? Because they're allowing dudes to be calling people faggot and acting like a psychopath. That's what he was saying. Shit.
Damn, dude.
He was saying like he called him a Dagestani, a smelly Dagestani piece of shit or something along those lines. Bruh, at the press conference.
I don't know what you said, but I hope you didn't piss off a culture.
That's what he said. Dagestani. I don't know what the hell that is. I don't know what that is, man. So that's what he called this dude, and apparently Reebok's like, yeah, give this guy some underwear.
Give you know this guy what I mean? Something. That's
what I'm saying. So
that's wild.
Fucked up, man. But I ain't going nowhere to watch it because I am a UFC fan. But I'm not a fan. Like as we said many times before, man. I ain't cool with that rolling on the ground type of fighting. You feel me? I can't. I wouldn't pay money to go see a UFC fight, and I know the places, at least around me, if you want to go to see a fight, they typically be charging door cover and shit.
And that's how Khabib
even like
fights.
A local restaurant.
Isn't that how Khabib fights too? He's like a wrestler. That's his thing.
Yeah, apparently in that region, they're wrestlers first in that region of the world. You know, and that's one of the things that Conor was pointing out. Like he's too stiff. He's a wrestler. Whatever he's doing, motherfucker, he's undefeated.
Yeah, that's what the fuck it is.
So whatever he's doing is obviously working. And then last time I checked, this dude lost, 2 of his last 3 fights. So what the fuck do I know?
I
know what I'm saying? Like I don't know.
That is kind of funny.
Yeah, I don't know anything. I don't have a Reebok deal. And I'm not 150 pounds, soaking wet, talking shit about other races on stage. You know what I'm saying? Mad shit. So I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So
I'll tell you what though. What I do know is that I'm gonna change my name to Reebok Deal on PlayStation. That's the most I can do. That's the most I can do if that shit comes out.
Yo, if Conor gets a Reebok deal, that means all these racist 14-year-olds should be getting contracts. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
on fucking
you see how that
PlayStation,
shit
man. They
work?
should be sponsored.
Business don't give a fuck. Like all that shit,
No.
you know, all these businesses trying to like save face. They don't give a fuck.
No, they don't give a fuck.
Talking about undefeated, talking about fighting, bro. Oh, before we jump on to the next two fighters, that is going to be the next big fight, obviously, and literally, because them two motherfuckers are big as hell. Who do you think wins tonight? And this, obviously, when this comes out and this airs, we get to like, it's going to be more reflective on if we were right. But who do you think's going to win?
In that realm, it's hard to predict. I think Khabib's gonna win.
Got you.
I'm going for Khabib, and I would rather see Khabib win.
Yeah.
I feel like he's more deserving of the win too.
Got you.
You feel me? But it could a stray kick,
Yeah.
as a loose, a dropped hand, because you can get knocked out, choked out, kicked out, fatigue out in the UFC. So it's hard to predict who's really gonna. In boxing, you kind of predict like who's gonna win. But with UFC, it's hard, because I've seen a lot of fighters that were obviously the one who's gonna win, and they lost, got knocked the fuck out. And even Khabib, this dude's a monster, but his last fight was with a no-name dude. Took the fight on like 2 weeks' notice. The dude's he's a part-time real estate agent.
Wow.
Khabib won,
But it was
but he took it to the max.
interesting.
You feel me?
Damn, I did not
he
know
barely won. He barely won. He barely beat this dude.
That's fucking crazy.
So I'm going for Khabib, and I hope he wins.
Yeah. All right. I have no say on either. I'd be cool with either of them winning, but that's what's up. It should be an interesting fight. At least I know sometimes, at the very least, Conor does like it. It ends up being an interesting fight. I don't think I've seen a boring fight from Conor. Whether
No. It's gonna be nonetheless. It's gonna be a good fight.
Yeah.
I just hope Khabib wins. You know what I mean? Because he could barely speak English, so I think that's why he's not really talking a lot of shit. You know, that's what's really going on. He's kind of keeping it quiet.
So, how about this next bout? Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, bro. I am motherfucking excited for that shit. I'm excited for that shit.
Hell yeah! With the way currently Deontay Wilder's knocking motherfuckers out, he's on like some type of superhuman tearing assholes open right now. So I'm going, all day Wilder on that one.
Nice. Yeah,
I
get the feeling that Deontay will take it, but I was watching highlights on Tyson Fury because I'm not gonna lie, I haven't heard of Tyson Fury until now. You know what I mean? And
he's a beast.
For all the boxing aficionados, I'm pretty sure like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah, I didn't really like pay attention to Holmes until this fight, but let it be what it is. And so I went back through the highlight reels. Man, I like, number one, especially after seeing he had an interview on The Breakfast Club, he sounds like a very cool guy. Obviously when they're doing the press conference, everybody has to talk shit. But homeboy, he's like mad level-headed. He sounds like a cool dude. And in his fights, I like the way he actually fights. Like, I like the way he boxes. And for the dude is fucking 6'9". I think he said he's 260 pounds. When he moves in the ring, bro, I mean, it's obviously relative to his size. The motherfucker got some graceful moves. Like, I'm very interested in seeing his footwork versus Deontay, because I don't really see Deontay with like the best footwork. I see him with like heavy ass punches. I want to believe that now he's, as time goes by and he gets wiser in the ring, we'll see more calculatedness from Deontay. But I mean, even on his last bout, like his swings aren't the most direct. You know what I mean? They're kind of like crazy over the hand hooks and over the hand rights. You know what I mean? These wild monstrosity of punches. I don't know if Tyson Fury's chin is ready for all of that shit. Because I will say that in a lot of those highlight reels, I haven't seen Tyson Fury actually I seen him knock out a good number of people cold, but a lot of his KOs came from stopping the fight. Like, yo, this guy, you've beat him down. I'm gonna stop the fight. He's just not putting up his defenses. But it's not like
this guy ain't feeling it.
Yeah, like this guy ain't feeling it. He
like,
no, like we know they wave their hands. I see a lot of that in Tyson Fury fights. But with Deontay Wilder, man, Like there's no space for the ref. All the ref can do is just protect like the slumped body. Like you're done, Deontay. You're done.
Yeah.
So
you
it's
right.
gonna be tough. It's gonna be that shit's gonna be fucking dope, yo. I can't wait.
Yeah. Yeah. When is that supposed to be though?
I want to say that's December 1st. Yeah,
Okay.
so that we still got a while away
Yeah.
for that one. It's interesting because what does that put us? We're in the middle of October? No, we're at the beginning of October.
No, we're in the beginning, man. We're in the first week. It's the first weekend of October.
Yeah, it seems like they're doing like a press conference tour now. It feels a little later. Like the gap between the press conferences and the fight seems a bit like a month longer than what I'm used to. I always feel like if the fight is in December 1st, the press conferences are happening in November. Because I feel like that's the way it was for Canelo and Triple G. Like we was getting like press conferences like a month before the fight, not 2 months. I'm curious as to why that is. Like what's the
I know that's how UFC be doing it.
2 months? Well, no,
Yeah, they be like it's like a month, like a month or
right?
so, maybe a little bit, maybe a little bit over a month, but never too long. You know what I mean? They'll announce the fight like 3-4 months prior.
Sure.
But you won't see you won't hear a response from either of the motherfuckers fighting
Absolutely.
until like a month and a half, a month.
Yeah, because
you know,
I think I started seeing and mind you, I might have caught him late, but I started seeing the first press conferences of Khabib and Conor like 2 weeks ago, and the fight's tonight. You know,
they've only done like two.
Yeah.
They've done like 2 press conferences, and then they did a weigh-in.
and then the weigh-in. Yep. Which
Yeah,
so, but yo, man, I can't wait for that fucking fight. I cannot. That's gonna be
you're gonna go catch it. Are you talking about the one December 1st or Conor?
December 1st. The Conor one, I'm
Gotcha.
more like you. I'll see if I could try to find it type of deal, but I don't know if I'll be like on the lookout hardcore. You feel
Nah,
me?
I ain't going nowhere to watch it. Hell nah. Like I ain't paying money, and these places because there's not that many places to watch it like that around, and the places that you do go, they're fucking packed. You know.
Yeah.
So Spencer actually hit me up and was like, "Yo, do you want to go? Catch it?" And I'm like, "Yo, nah." Straight up, like, nah, man. I got this PS4 though. I'll definitely be on that. If you want to hit me up on there.
Boys on an Odyssey, so I really can't just pause that to.
Yeah, I can't get off the boat and take my helmet off. Once it's on, it's on. You feel me?
Real talk.
I ain't got time to watch other men fight. I'm fighting. You know what I'm saying? For my life out here in these streets.
Yo, that's dope though. I don't have time to watch you fight. I'm fighting. Triple Deke, shout out to you.
Definitely. Hell yeah, yo. And yo, while we're shouting out, happy birthday to Hoey. Hello, Hoey.
Hoey. That's the
My boy Hoey, fucking island of Samoa. Shout out, yo. Straight up.
Host Joel. We had him like on one of our
very
earlier episodes, man. Happy birthday.
Yes.
A family of the show.
One, man. Definitely happy birthday, man.
But dude, I think that's like tackled some points. I know I think Brett Kavanaugh's gonna become the justice. I don't know how I feel about that. It's kind of fucked up. It's gonna be crazy Republican led ass, conservative ass judicial system.
Of course.
What else? Apparently China has dope ways of hacking us now. So
if anybody would, it's gonna be them or the Russians.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So one of the two.
So be on the lookout for chaos, people. But on that note, bro, I think we're reaching that limit. Yeah, man. Any final words for the people out there?
Nothing at all, man. We hit some straight up and down.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. Say what I had to say. I get it. Odyssey.
I hit the points where we had to hit, and we're about to get out of here. So everybody. Go make sure you listen to this episode. Check us out on all its forms of streaming, material to look for podcasts at this point. You know what I mean? Definitely hit the big ones though, iTunes and Spotify and YouTube. Chilling with the Jays podcast, and hit us up on all our social media. And brother. I think we're fucking out of here, bro.
I'll see you on the far side, homie.
All right, yo. I'll see you on the right side.
Wait, so where are we gonna see
Peace.
each other? Because if I'm
Yo.
on the far side, all right.
I mean, I'm trying to play some PlayStation. I don't know about you, man.
Yo, I'm trying to station some play. Let's go.
Check you guys later. Peace.